Steve and Alex woke up. The sun was shining. Birds were singing. It was a perfect Minecraft day. "Let's go on an adventure," said Steve, grabbing his trusty pickaxe. "Where should we explore?" asked Alex, eager to start their journey. They looked at their map. So many places to go. There were forests, deserts, and even oceans. "Let's head west," declared Steve. He pointed to a spot on the map. It was a mysterious-looking forest. Alex agreed. "Adventure awaits," she cheered. They packed their bags. They needed food, tools, and torches. They couldn't forget their map and compass either. With everything ready, Steve and Alex set off. They walked through fields of colorful flowers. They saw sheep grazing, and it was a beautiful day. "Look, I found some delicious red and black berries," shouted Alex, spotting a bush full of red and blue treats. They collected the juicy berries. They added them to their food supply. "This is going to be an epic adventure," said Steve with a grin on his face. Alex nodded in agreement. They were excited to see what wonders awaited them. First, Steve and Alex journeyed through a dense forest. Giant oak trees towered over them. Sunlight peeked through the leaves. They heard the rustling of leaves. Maybe it was a friendly rabbit, or maybe it was a big sneaky spider. Next, they found themselves in a dry, hot desert. The sun beat down on them. Sand stretched as far as the eye could see. "Don't worry," said Alex. "I packed us watermelon." Watermelons were perfect for staying hydrated in the desert heat. After the desert, they reached a sparkling ocean. Blue water stretched out before them. Colorful fish swam near the coral reefs. "Wow," gasped Steve. "I've never seen so many fish." They built a small boat. They sailed across the waves. They even saw a dolphins leaping in the distance. Each biome was different and exciting. They couldn't wait to see what was next. Deep in a jungle, they found something amazing. It was a lost temple. The temple was old and overgrown with vines. "Let's explore it," said Alex, her eyes wide with excitement. The temple was full of traps. There were pressure plates on the floor. There were arrows shooting into the walls. "Watch out, Alex," shouted Steve, pulling Alex back from a hidden drop within the cave. They had to be very careful not to get hurt. They used their torches to see in the dark. They worked together to avoid the traps. Finally, they reached the center of the temple. Inside was a closed treasure chest. It could not be opened without solving the riddle. The riddle was carved into the wall next to the treasure chest. Said Steve, scratching his head. "This looks tricky." Alex studied the riddle carefully. She loved putting together puzzles. The riddle talked about placing blocks in a specific order, but which blocks and in what order? Finally, Alex figured it out. "I know," she exclaimed. "We need to use the different materials we gathered on our journey." They had collected sand from the desert, wood from the forest, and even some cobblestone. They carefully placed the blocks in the order the riddle described. Suddenly, the treasure chest opened. Inside, they found treasure and a map. But this wasn't just any map. It was a map that led back to their home. "Hooray!" cheered Steve. "Let's go home." Their adventure was over, but they had so many stories to tell from their journey. They had learned to work together to overcome challenges. They had also discovered that even the toughest mysteries could be solved with a little brain power. Most importantly, they had learned that there was no place like home, especially after an epic Minecraft adventure.